tudo igual. Eu não sei se consigo abrir isto com o GIMP. Até amanhã. Se calhar está nesta. Pois tenho que fazer aqui qualquer coisa. Mas não aparece. Acho que tem que ser com o Photoshop. Como é que a gente... Onde é que eu devo meter a imagem? Deve ser só aqui. Não faz nada. Dá para fazer aqui. Agora não estou a ver, é... Será que é ali? É ali. só dá aqui.
You'll do is log into partner.steamgames.com and using your Steam ID is associated with it. And the first thing I'd have you do if you're new to the Steamworks admin would be to look to the upper right hand corner and go to the first Steamworks Development Group announcement, and you can click read more, and here you can sign up to be part of the Steamworks Development Group. It's a large group of developers and also folks over here at Valve that are helping developers, and a great place to get the first Steamworks Development Group announcement, and you can click read more, and here you can sign up to be part of the Steamworks Development Group. It's a large group of developers and also folks over here at Valve that are helping developers, and a great place to get up-to-date information about either outages or things that we have coming. In this case, the latest announcements was the Halloween sale and sort of how to participate. And it's also just a great place to ask questions. There's all types of questions, whether they're technical or around marketing or around financial information, like Steam stats. And it's just it's a great resource. So for this tutorial, we'll be covering things that, for instance, would be in the store page marketing section. Great. So moving back to the Steamworks partner site, what we want to do is go ahead and find the application that you want to go ahead and edit. In this case, we're going to do the SteamPipe tutorial application. And in this case, my developer friend Jason has already done a lot of the technical work, creating the depot and getting the app configured. And I want to go ahead and get all the marketing data in and get the store page ready so that we can ship the game. If I know my release date, I can go ahead and set that here. So in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up a release date of, let's say, in November. I'm going to say November 20th in this case. Click update, and that's going to go ahead and set my date. That's going to get one of my to-do lists done here. If you wanted to have a launch discount, you could set that here. So in this case, maybe we want to do a 10% launch discount. And then you can even download a calendar event for your time zone that will remind you when the release is supposed to happen. Our tools now allow you to release your game on your own. So if we have approved the page and looked at the marketing and things and made sure that we think it looks good, then we will go ahead and do that in a digital way, and you can actually do the coming soon publish, as well as launch into early access, or even launch the game if you're ready for prime time. All right, so the first thing I would do is, if I was working on a store page, is I'd go ahead and collect all of the assets that I need first, as well as any of the text that I might need, just to sort of help the process move along more quickly. So to get those templates, I'm going to go to Edit Store Page. I'm going to go to Graphical Assets tab, and here I can see Game Page Templates.zip. inside that page, you'll have a bunch of Photoshop templates as well as a nice guidelines PDF. And in this guidelines PDF,
Mas
it's
não
going to
tinha
go through.
isso. Saquei, não tinha isso. Não tem nada disso. Prontos.
Through many things around how to create your capsules, what are some examples of different capsules for the store page. And I think the general theme here is just to keep your capsules effective and simple, right? They should be attractive. They should attract new customers to come and check out your game or your software, and not too cluttered. So we're going to show you some examples in here of sort of what we think are great capsules that are effective in the store. Adding tons of text to the capsules, or adding 5 reviews to a capsule, it just clutters the information, and we prefer to keep them sort of simple and effective, like you would see in a box or something in a store. So you can go ahead and look at this document. It is a great resource for sort of sizes and the use and where the capsules show up in the store. So I'll go ahead and create my capsules, which I've done. I've got them sitting here and ready to go. And so then the other thing I would do is I would also go ahead and get my description and sort of key features. I have a review and also my system requirements for my, in this case, game, ready to go. And it'll help speed up the process.
A página está assim. Não dá para tudo. Então fica só isto. Já tem aqui os idiomas todos, hein? Só falta o hindu, que não dá para meter. Ah, pronto, era isso. Descrição.
Wake up. Wake up. Do you feel well, Mr. Felipe? Wake up, please.
Será que pode ter legendas?
Please, Mr. Felipe, I need your help. I know you're very weak, but you must have the strength to save Dr. Sarah. Please, stand up. Can you stand? It seems that it is already re-establishing forces. Please go to Dr. Sarah's capsule. You have to be quick. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She's dying. Use the table defibrillator on the side, fast. She does not answer. Try again. She's dying. She's dying. There's nothing to do. She's dead. I'm sorry, Mr. Felipe. I am sorry to say, but the engineer Arthur also died. You are the only survivor of the Find Life ship. I'm going to turn off the machines. Commander Felipe must be asking, because I woke him up today and not at the scheduled date. January 1st, 22,198 DC. The defense system detected a virus inside the ship. The virus was able to enter the hibernation capsules through the electrical system. I discovered that Engineer Arthur had been infected and his heart rate was accelerating. So I decided to wake Sarah up because she's a doctor and I could give her some help. But it was in vain. She was also infected and had the same symptoms. The last alternative was to wake up Commander Felipe. It was also in vain, as Commander Felipe did not succeed in saving them. Mr. Felipe, I have to go on with my work. According to the Special Law L2595, that say, if someone in the crew appears to be sick or infected, should be promptly diagnosed and treated in Room D. Space Law L2595 warns, Mr. Felipe, lie down in your capsule, so you can carry it safely. Thank you, Mr. Felipe. Closing the capsule. Start of transport in safety of Mr. Felipe to Room D. We have arrived, Commander Felipe. I'm going to schedule a nuclear medicine exam now. Patient, Joao Felipe. Age, 47 years. Height, 1.75 m. Weight, 80 kilograms. Blood, RH. Blood pressure, 9 to 13. Pulsation, 69. Initiated component administration, X55 intravenously. Administration of the X55 component intravenously completed. Begin transport of the patient into the passenger compartment. Commander Felipe, you may feel uncomfortable after lying on the examination table for a long time. But do not worry, it'll be okay. When you are ready to make the diagnosis, press this button in front of you. Thank you, Mr. Felipe. Initiation of the evaluation of the physiology and the metabolism of the patient. Evaluation completed. Recording the radioactivity. Registration complete. Detecting the activity curves as a function of time. Activity completed. Nuclear medicine exam finished. Begin transport of the patient out of the passenger compartment. Transportation complete. The prescription of the result of the nuclear medicine examination reveals Mr. Filippi is not contaminated and is in perfect health. You can get up, Mr. Filippi. My commander, I have to go on with my work. According to Space Law L2596, which says, if someone in the crew dies, their bodies should not remain on the ship. These must be cast into space, regardless of their belief. Space Law L2595 warns, Commander Filippi, you must go to room H to perform the funeral service. Space Law L2595 warns, Commander Filippi, you must go to room H to perform the funeral. Sorry, Mr. Filippi, I forgot to turn the door on. Space Law L2595 warns, Commander Filippi, you must go to room H to perform the funeral service. Space Law L2595 warns, Commander Filippi, you must go to room H to perform the funeral service. Space Law L2595 warns, Commander Filippi, you must go to room H to perform the funeral service. Space Law L2595 warns, Commander Filippi, Mr. Filippi has arrived. Lock the door for safety reasons. I've blocked the door because there might be air leakage to the outside when you throw the capsules. I'm going to start scheduling the funeral. But before I start, I want to leave two memories. One for Dr. Sarah, one for Engineer Arthur. Here they are, Mr. Felipe. Opening the capsules. Please put my souvenirs in the right place. Please put my souvenirs in the right place. Please put my souvenirs in the right place. Please put my souvenirs in the right... Thank you, Mr. Felipe. My memories are now in the right place and gone with them forever. Continuing the funeral ceremony. Close the capsules. Lower the capsules to the release position. Mr. Felipe, I could throw the capsules in space, but I think you should do this symbolic gesture. Mr. Felipe, when you want, press the button, and Dr. Sarah and Mr. Arthur will be thrown into space forever and ever. Thank you, Mr. Felipe. The capsules were dropped. I'm sorry, Commander Felipe. Dr. Sarah and Engineer Arthur left are no longer here with us. I'm sorry. I will leave you alone at this difficult time for you to reflect. Mr. Felipe, I have to go on with my work. In my system it says that Mr. Felipe is very tired. I've already set the room so I can rest.
Isto é jogo bué da calmo mesmo.
Mr. Felipe, head to your room. Room Q. Point Mr. Felipe, head to your room. Room Q. Point to Mr. Felipe, head to your room. Room Q. Mr. Felipe, head to your room. Room Q. Mr. Felipe, head to your room.
Esta foto está bem da ficha.
Room Q. Mr. Felipe, head to your room. Room Q. Mr. Felipe, head to your room. Mr. Felipe, head to your room. Room Q. 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 Point to Mr. Felipe, head to your room. Room Q. Head to your room. Head to your room. Room Q.
Falta aqui qualquer coisa no meio.
Room Q.
Este quarto está muito vazio.
Mr. Felipe, head to your room. Room Q. Mr. Felipe.
Tento o estilo mist.
Room Q. Mr. Felipe, head to your room. 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 Room Q. You have arrived, Mr. Felipe. Mr. Felipe, your room remains the same. Like when we left Earth, aboard the Find Life ship. His rooster of Barcellus continues on the table. Your piano is also here, but it does not work for now. Mr. Felipe, when you want to lie down in bed. Tomorrow is going to be a hard day. Mr. Felipe, when you want to lie down in bed. Tomorrow is going to be a hard day. Mr. Felipe, when you want to lie down in bed. Tomorrow is going to be a hard day. Mr. Felipe, when you want to lie down in bed. Tomorrow is going to be a hard day. Mr. Felipe, when you want to lie down in bed. Tomorrow is going to be a hard day. Mr. Felipe, when you want to lie down in bed. Tomorrow is going to be a hard day. Mr. Felipe, when you want to lie down in bed. Tomorrow is going to be a hard day. Mr. Felipe, when you want to lie down in bed. Tomorrow is going to be a hard day. Mr. Felipe, when you want to lie down in bed. Tomorrow is going to be a hard day.
Acho que tirei com a foto ou não, ali.
Mr. Felipe has always done that. When you go to bed, play a song before bed.
Os caminhos das estrelas, até que descobri os caminhos das estrelas.
Onde é que eu. Onde é que eu meto as fotos? Não estou a ver. Não estou a ver onde aparecer estas imagens aqui. Será que é aqui? Capturas. Onde é que está? Para reordenar. Não estou a ver. Será que se eu arrastar para aqui dá? Ah, nada. Se calhar. Eu acho que não era isto. Ah, olha. Já está a ficar. Ah, estes têm uma página como deve ser. Agora, falta estas imagens todas que é... Também não deve ser muito difícil, aquilo é quase sempre a mesma imagem. Fazer o vídeo, pois é esses tais textos que eu não sei o que é dizer. Eu acho que o pessoal da Steam vai curtir bem este nome. Porque é parecido com Half-Life. Prontos. Está tudo. Prontos. Prontos. Vou desligar. Até amanhã.